Hi guys, welcome back to another Tag Tuesday. Today I have something that kind of I wanted to try out. First of all, we are going to be using some of the metallic, what are they? Metallic wax creams that I had hauled from yesterday. I bought these at Hobby Lobby. They were on clearance, and so I bought a bunch of different colors and I wanted to kind of test some of them out, and I thought that this might be a fun idea to try. So I did make one tag already, and I'm calling these my window frame tags, and so they're kind of a shaker tag. This one I made look at this. I made a little window with the curtains and everything. And I just thought that it was fun. And so what I'm actually doing is we're using the metallic waxes to just kind of shine up a little bit the brick. And so this one I didn't do all the way. I just did a few pieces here and there of the brick. I added a little bit of the, I don't like the way all of this looks around it, but I do like the idea of the brick. And so if you can see, but look, it has the little stars on the inside. And then I added some of these dry flowers that I had bought from, I think they were from Temu. It's just a pack of dry flowers. So if I find them, I'll link them down below. But I just thought that this was kind of a fun idea. And so I had her, and I felt like she fit perfectly there. And so we're using the Tim Holtz window frames, and I have a lot of them. And these are like the perfect size for what we want to do. And so I thought, let's go ahead and use those. But instead of using the dry flowers, I wanted to try something else. I wanted to use the little flowers and leaves and butterflies from this set, which is the, which one is this one? The Vault Bouquet. And so I wanted to use some of these. I already have some of the little flowers already made. I'm going to make one with you so that you can see how that's done. And I already have some of the little butterflies and the leafy things already cut out. And we're using the, this is just a non-brand, but it's my little embossing folder. It has the brick on it. Again, I think it might be Temu, but I'll double check and link it down below. And I thought, why don't we use this and try to kind of make it look like brick. And then we'll use the foam tape, and then we'll add the back to that. So let's go ahead and get started with this part of it. And so I'm just going to be kind of using whatever colors I think might go. And so I think what we're going to do first, excuse me, is kind of put, maybe I should put kind of a base, which is just kind of rub on some of the vintage photo on it, just to kind of get in there a little bit. So I think I'm going to go in like this, and then we'll kind of shine it up a little bit. So this is a little bit different than the first one that I made. So the other one was just kind of a general idea of what I wanted. I don't have to go too far into the middle because we're going, well, might as well. I was going to say because we're going to be cutting out the window. And so I do have acetate that I'm going to be using. All right, I think that's good. And then let's go in with the iced espresso. Now I did check some of them, and some of them are not, this one is creamy. See that? But some of them are dried. I didn't even notice when I was opening them yesterday. But we're just gonna go in and kind of see how this looks. Doesn't that look cool? And it's going to give it like a really pretty shimmer, and then we're going to buff it out in a minute. But I thought that this might be fun. So just with my finger, just kind of going in. And see We might try out maybe the darker. What is it? The black. And maybe add a little bit of the rose gold. I don't know. We'll see. We're just playing with it and see what we like. Okay. Can you see a little bit of a shimmer on that? Yeah, it looks really cool. Okay, let's leave that, and then let's try the black. But let me clean off my finger. See, this one is dry. Look at this. Isn't that funny? But I didn't even notice it when I was opening them. So, but that's okay. We can just add a little bit of water, and then that should be able to just kind of make it to where we can use it again. So just going to add a little bit of water, try to mix this up just a little bit, kind of get a little bit of this on my finger. Can you hear it wobbling around in there? See, look at that. So I'm going to tap it just a tiny bit, just to kind of grunge it up a tiny. I kind of think that this would kind of look really cool. So just playing with it. Yeah, I like that. And then we can see what else we can add to this. Okay. Now maybe a little bit of the rose gold. Let me add a little bit more up here because I'm not sure where that window is going to hit. So let's try the, what other colors do I have? White, silver, turquoise, not the turquoise. But let's try this one. Let me clean off my finger. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, see, this one's good. Ooh, so pretty. Yep. I like this a lot. It kind of gives it more of that brick color. So I'm going to go in a little bit heavier with this one. I like it. I'm not really digging too deep into the brick. I'm just kind of lightly rubbing it on top. So I'm not pressing too far down because I still want the colors that we had underneath it to kind of show through. But look at that. I love that. I feel like there's a little piece in here that's kind of missing something. Okay. All right. So we used the iced espresso, the black shimmer, and the rose gold for this one. Okay, I think I'm done with these. So let me close these back up. Maybe let me put these off to the side so that they're not right in front of me. And now, let me clean off my finger. Now, let's see what window we want to use. This one might be cool. I like the colors. Does it go like this? I think so, right? This is like the ledge. But if we wanted to do curtains, I think we can probably do something a little bit different if we did this one. Because this one's a little bit bigger, but I kind of like the way this one looks with it, right? Let's go around the edge. Yeah, this definitely needed a little coat of this at the edge. Again, just using the vintage photo just to kind of go around it. Okay, I do think I want to go in with this one. So I think I'm going to do it this way so that I can mark it, so that I know where exactly we want this to go. And I'm just going to grab a pencil. I think this is about even. So I'm just going to go in. Kind of give me a general idea, and then I'll grab my craft knife. This is my new one that I got from JADENS. Does anybody know if the sales are any better at JADENS now? Because when I went the last time, they were not very good, and yet everything was flying off the shelves already. I'll have to check it out again. So I'm just cutting this out, going a little bit outside of that line. Okay, let me just make sure that my corners meet up here. There it goes. Did not cut all the way through. I don't think I did it hard enough. So let me try this again. There it goes. Doesn't have to be perfect because either way the frame is going to cover it. But there's that. I love the shimmer of it. Doesn't it look pretty? Okay, I'm going to keep this just in case I could use it for something else. And then this could go here. But before I do that, I'm going to add the acetate to the back. So grab a marker or something that you know will be able to show through. So let's do it down here. So I'm going to go here and here. So I'm going to cut a little bit bigger so that I can go in with my paper trimmer and try to even out these lines here. So let's see. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just kind of an estimate. So let's put this about here. I feel like I have that luster stuff all over me now. Look at this. But I think I'm gonna put this on here directly, and then we can figure out what we want to do with our little window. Actually, oh no, yeah. Because I'm thinking I need to know where I'm going to put my my wallpaper on the back panel, but I know how we're gonna do it. Because the whole wallpaper was kind of an afterthought on my first one, but I really like it. I kind of think it looks cool. So we're going to go ahead and add this. And we're going to clean up my mess here. Let me get another towel. Because that one was all messy. Okay. So we're going to grab these two. I think it shrunk because we did the embossing on this one, the folder. So I'm going to make sure that these are even Steven now on the bottom. So there. Okay. So now here, I'm just going to make myself my own little kind of my little template here so that I know where my wallpaper needs to go. So now I can put this on here. So we'll glue that straight on. Now, if you don't have these frames, you don't need them. You can cut out your own, get some nice cardstock. Or if you have chipboard, that'll work too. That actually will probably work better. You can ink it up and make it look nice. Okay. Making sure that that is glued down pretty well. Because remember, we have a textured little background here. So I want to press it down really well, make sure that it's glued down all the way. Now here, I'm going to grab some of the Worn Wallpaper. And I think I used this one for the last one, so let's use something else. Ooh, this one would be pretty. Let's see. Do we want something a little bit lighter, like this? This would be cute. Or something like this. I think I'm kind of digging this one. The pink. Yeah. We'll do the pink. So I'm just going to cut it right here. Doesn't have to be perfect because nobody's really going to see. So we're going to do that. And I'm just going to cut a little bit off here. And so here I can go ahead and glue that directly down. So we're going to put this right here. Look at how cute! The wallpaper in the background. Now I still want to do like a little bit of curtains, but I'm thinking about doing something just like a little valance maybe on the top. It's gonna look so cute. Okay, let me get, I have my little, do I want this one? Do I want something a little bit darker? I don't know if I have anything darker. Let's do this one. I have my glue gun ready. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just kind of scrunch it up here at the top. But how far up do I really want it? I'm trying to think. Okay, let's just cut a piece off of this. I know I'm not going to need this much, but we're just going to put some glue, and then we're going to start scrunching it up just to kind of make it look like, let's do it up here. So we're going to put this here and then start scrunching it up. See that? And then I'm going to put a little bit more. And then again, start scrunching it up. I think I need a little bit more here to scrunch it up a little bit more. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm going to cut this part off a little bit more. We don't need all of this. And then I'm going to take away this bulk up here. There's still a little bit more that I want to get rid of on this side. So I feel like it's a little wonky there, but that's okay. Okay. How cute is that? Look. The little curtain. The little valance on the top. Super cute. Okay. Now what we can go ahead and do is, I think I'm going to add the tape on the top. We're going to do it on this one so that it's easier for us to just do it this way, because I don't know, I just think that it might be easier. Don't ask me why. I just feel like that might be easier for me. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back, because all I'm going to do is put the foam all around, and I have to double it, so that's going to take me a minute. So let me go ahead and do this part, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I went ahead and I added all of the tape. Now it's not perfect, but it'll do. So I went ahead and added all the tape, and I also found the little person that I wanted to add here. So I already have her ready to go, and I already have the foam tape on the back just to kind of even her out so her feet are not tangling. But I think we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and remove all of these pieces. I'm just going to grab my tweezers and take off all these little pieces here, and then we can attach the top to the bottom layer. And we might want to go ahead and use some of the I have these little glass bits that I want to use for the shaker part, and I forgot, but I think I'm gonna kind of cut this off so that it's not shaking throughout the whole tag and just where the window is. And so we're gonna go ahead and add that in, but that's easy. So let me, did I take all that off? Yeah. Let me add a little bit here. I think I'm going to add it about here. So let me add it about here, I think. And then again, we'll double that up just to kind of we have to level it out, and then also I need to I feel like it's just better, right? It's just better if we just kind of cut it off to where just where the window is. And that's what I did with the other one too. So let me just put this. Okay. Take this off. Add some of our little, I think it's like glass little beads. I don't know. They're not beads, but I don't know. But they're cute. I think that this will be fun. I don't want to add too much. I think that's good. And then let me do it this way and add this here, making sure it's semi-even. I think this is about right. Oh, the it's showing. I didn't put it low enough. Let me see. Can I lift this up? Oh, darn it. Yeah, I can lift it up. See? That's why I should have checked it first before. Nothing comes out exactly how you want it, guys. So I'm gonna lift this up. Come on. Let me lift this up and then I'll come right back because we have to fix this now. Okay, you see? All better. Look at how cute. I love it with the little valance there. Okay, now we're gonna add our little girl and then we can start decorating. Not a lot, just a tiny bit. Let me just take these pieces off here. And then we can put her down. I think about, I forgot to add glue right here. And then add her about here. There. Doesn't that look cute? Now we can go ahead and start adding our little flowers. Now, if you don't have these, no worries. If you just cut out a punch from maybe a scalloped, maybe 2-inch punch, then all you have to do is get that, and then you start cutting in a spiral, and that's it. And it's the same thing. And so with this, because this is only printed on one side, I'm going to start with my tweezers. I'm going to start rolling, having the print facing up. And I'm going to start rolling up. Okay. So I'm just going to keep rolling and rolling until I get around. Now, sometimes the base will get like a little boxy. So when you see that, just kind of give it a squeeze and then it should be fine. And just keep going around and around until you hit the bottom. Once you get to the end, I'm going to twist it just a tiny bit. I got to the end and I'm going to let it go just a little bit. Letting it unravel just a tiny bit. And then here, I start pushing down on the edges to kind of open it up a little bit, the little petals. And if you want to close it up more, and if you want a smaller one, then you can do that. I'm thinking I like, let's see, let's close it up just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to hold this with my fingers, and I'm just going to add some glue around those last petals and on the bottom. And then I'm going to hold that down just for a second. And then again, just pushing out those edges of the petals. And there you have it. Your cute little flowers. So what I'm going to do, I think, is just going to add the flowers first, and then we'll fill in the little gaps. Maybe add the bigger one here on the bottom. And I think I'm just going to go up. Adding this one next. And just keep going up. I think this one. I think I'm going to go smallest to biggest. Actually, I think this one's bigger. Yeah. Then we'll add this here. Pressing that down just a tiny bit. And then it goes this one. And then this one is the last one. Okay. Now we can add our little, I have leaves and I have these things, so I could add, I don't know if I like this here or not. We could add them facing down to kind of hang a little bit maybe. And then maybe another one, actually this one. Yeah, let's do that. So let's ink this, not ink it. I probably should, but I'm gonna just glue this down. And then put this here. And then we'll put the other one on the top. And then just fill in a little bit with the leaves that I have. We could put this here. Okay. Then I have some leaves that we can add. I think just at the bottom, just so that it'll kind of hang freely there. And then we'll add, let's see which other ones I have. I have some little ones. I can probably put this one here. Just trying to see where exactly they'll fit better. And then, come on. Put that there. Put another one maybe here. Just use up a couple more that I have. I think I'm going to put this one here. Let's stick that in there. And then maybe add this last one up here at the top. Okay, now we can add our little butterflies. I'm going to just kind of lift up those wings just a tiny bit. Let's do this one that has a little bit of yellow in it. And then just add a little bit on the body. We can maybe add this maybe here. And then some pretty pink ones. And let's see. I do like these. This one's a pretty color. And then we have some itty bitty ones. And again, these are all from that same die set. Let's put this one here. And put another little pink one. Maybe down here. And then maybe this little yellow one at the top. Okay, I think I think that's it. I think we're done. Now, if you don't want to use like more of a dimensional, then you can use just the flat, just, you know, cutting out flat flowers. But I love the way this looks. It's so pretty. And then with the little shaker things on the inside. Aren't they pretty? I know the glare is not really letting you see it, but there's that one, and then there is this one. So there they are, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one.